Okay, I think it tells me I'm live. There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tales of Two. My name is Miss Rachel, and I am sitting outside as gorgeous as Cedar Run, and I'm going to show you how to do a really easy Make It Monday craft. Okay, so this is a really easy thing you can do. Does require some adult supervision, so it's easy, I promise, but it is potentially a little tiny bit dangerous. There involves an iron, so be careful. Get an adult to help you out, okay? But the kids can definitely do most of it, okay? So we are going to do a really quick craft. So for this craft, okay, actually, let me tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a stained glass image, okay? It is gorgeous out right now. The sun is shining, and having something to shine in your windows to brighten up after all of this gloom is going to be so nice. So we're gonna do a really easy crayon and wax paper stained glass window piece, okay? So to make this, you are going to need 2 sheets of wax paper, okay? Any size. Okay. You are going to need a couple thicknesses of newspaper or bed sheet, some sort of old fabric, something to protect the surface that you're working on. You can do this on an ironing board since you are going to need an iron, but just be aware you would still want to cover it with something because the wax can kind of get everywhere. Okay. You're also going to need a couple of old crayons with the wrapping taken off already. Okay, so ones like that. Okay, bunches of colors. Old is better. You're also going to need a pencil sharpener. Okay, you actually only need the sharpening part. Okay, you don't even need the bottom part at all. Okay, to finish it off, you're going to need a Sharpie, and you will need a warm iron. Okay, now I am unconnected right here, so we're going to hope this is going to work. Okay, once again, I just kind of do these and we'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm going to tilt my camera down and hopefully you can see. All right, so for this wax paper craft, you're going to take 1 sheet of wax paper. I have one. You're going to take your paper or take your crayons, hopefully paperless. It's okay if there's a little bit on it. Okay, and you're going to sharpen. Okay, and you want the wax shavings to fall onto your wax paper. Okay. The more you have, the more colorful it'll be. Okay. You can do a bunch of different colors, and you might have to really push it through because the crayons, these pencil sharpeners are not designed for crayons. Oops, I went so hard that I broke it. That's okay. This will still work. I'll be able to see it better too. Okay. Like I said, not quite designed for crayons, but that's okay. Try and get some blue in there, maybe. Nope. Let's see. Try it the old-fashioned way. Nails. Okay? Basically, however you want to do it, you want some shavings onto your paper. Okay? If you have a crayon sharpener, that will probably work the best. If you have older kids, they might be able to use scissors for this part. Okay, let's get another color on here. I want bright colors on this. Now, it's going to spread out a little bit. Okay, so you don't have to fill the entire thing. But fun splotches of color are going to make this really neat. You can totally go abstract and just do a whole bunch of different things, or you can try and gather them into spaces if you have like a picture in mind. Okay, you can even use your Sharpie and draw, or a pencil, and draw on one side first and kind of push your little shavings into a spot if you want to do that. Okay, let's try and get some yellow in here too. Yellow doesn't want to cooperate. Get a little bit of yellow in there. If you can get it off of your fingers. Yeesh. Okay. So now, here's the mommy part. Okay. So, you're going to take your other sheet of wax paper, put it over top. Okay. Now, here's the fun part. It doesn't have to be lined up perfectly, because you're going to take your warm iron, okay, and just kind of press it down and move things around. What you want to do is melt the wax. Okay? And if you're worried about your iron, put a sheet of newspaper over top of it. Okay, so you don't have any excess wax paper. If it's just a junk iron, that's that. Okay? So now you have a really cool drawing or a really cool thing with a bunch of wax in between. So now you can take your Sharpie if you wanted to and start drawing around. Draw around the designs like real wax, real stained glass might be. I have so much green and blue in here, it kind of looks like an earth. Looks like a globe. Or you can cut it and tear it into different shapes if you wanted to. Okay, and this stuff should actually tear pretty easily, but it'll cut very, very easily. So once it's cool, and it shouldn't take too long to cool, you can cut it into different shapes. And of course, I did not bring scissors out, so let's see how this goes. Okay, once you cut it, you can punch a hole through it, and you can hang it right in your window. Okay, and I guarantee you, yours are going to look a lot better than this one because my pencil sharpener, my crayon sharpener did not work as well as I wanted it to. But you're going to have better supplies than me, that's for sure. Okay. Cool. Now I have what looks like a continent. That's kind of neat. Okay. So you can take that and you can hang it up in your window. You can do a whole bunch of these and make your window really, really colorful. Now, they're double-sided too, so you can see both sides, whichever one you like better. The darker colors are going to be brighter, which is going to be really, really nice. The more saturated colors, like the yellow, that's really, really pretty. And then we've got the reddish orange in there too. So like I said, you can do like all sorts of stuff with this. I was planning on making a tree. That didn't work out. But, you know, do what you can, right? So you can do, you know, green stuff on the top. You can do brown toward the bottom. You can do like an ocean scene. If you wanted to do that, you can try and make flowers. You can try and make all sorts of really, really cool things. And like I said, if you have a pattern or a coloring page that you wanted to do, you can actually trace that right onto the wax paper first, and then try and put some of the color right onto that. Okay, it'll bleed a little bit. Okay, it will bleed a little bit. So if you try and keep it really, really in the lines, it's not going to work as well. Okay, so this is very abstract. All right, so go have fun with this. If you guys have any questions, please put them below in the comments, or if you're watching this later, you can put it in on our YouTube channel. As of right now, our trails and our wildlife housing area are still open. Our wildlife hospital is still taking in animals. Our nature center is still closed as of yet. We're working on it though, I promise. Okay. Hopefully sometime soon we'll get the nature center back open a little bit. All right. So thank you guys, everybody, for joining us. Thank you for your continued support, and I hope everybody has a good day. Bye.